Today should be an interesting day because first things first, it is like 20 something degrees out, very cold, everything's going off. It's very cold today. I gotta get done what I said I was gonna get done by the title of this video because we got wires everywhere and we gotta take care of those. And I think we have a good idea of how we're gonna do it. But first things first, today we're gonna wash the car even though it's absolutely freezing out here. And then we're gonna go do a little photo shoot with a guy who's got a cleaner car than me. That's an 8.6. But let's get started on this adventure today. Let's go freeze our asses off and see what we can get done. So one of the funniest things about this car wash, in my opinion, is that there's like 3 bays that you can go and do it yourself. But the problem is there's only 1 bay that my car can actually get into and out of. My car is not the lowest car, and I think my car is like a pretty perfect like ride height because I can get over most bumps, but it's low enough to look kind of cool. But it's always the center bay is the only one I can actually get out of without scraping or getting stuck. And there's one guy at this entire car wash at the center bay, and he just gives me the weirdest looks because he knows there's no one else here. It's all about that low life though. So I just got done picture taking for the day. Hopefully we got some good ones, but it's really hard to figure out it's really cold. It's really hard to figure out if you got really good ones or not until you actually go back and look and edit all of them. So we're going to do that in a little bit, but I'm going to go back, get some lunch, and then start what we intended to do this video. What is going on, guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Sorry I didn't get more like video edit at all. I was just kind of out taking pictures, trying to have a good time. Hopefully my pictures came out good. Another thing, I gotta get used to somehow recording with this in the car because it is really uncomfortable because this camera is a lot bigger than my old camera. I don't know where to put it. But the video today is mainly based around something I got for Christmas that I never really showed you guys, but I mean, I guess I can show you now. It's not like a part, but it's something I wanted for like security measures, and it is this. I got a dash cam, and the wires are well, they're just kind of just everywhere. And then also my floor light or my footwell lighting or whatever you want to call it, all the wires came down on the passenger side. So today we really got to just kind of wire tuck everything that we have going on in the interior to hopefully make it look better in here. Now for the dash cam, I'm kind of planning to route it through the roof, through the side pillar, and do it like that. And then the other stuff, I just have to kind of re-tape it back on, I guess. Not really sure how I'm supposed to be doing camera angles for this. It's gonna be a little bit tough, but I kind of want to show you guys how to do this because I feel like a lot of people are gonna have troubles with their dash cams of where to actually put it and where to wire it up. So I'm gonna explain everything of how I have it, and now I still have everything going through one cigarette lighter when I'm using my floor lights and my dash cam at the same time. Now the thing I bought to keep everything wired up was this, and what this thing is, I think smells like a little bit weird, but it goes in your cigarette lighter. Focus on this please. Okay, or just stay on my face. Turns it into 2 and also has USB ports. The dash cam runs off of USB, the floor lights run off the cigarette lighter, so that's how we get everything wired up together, and everything goes hiding away into my glove box, so everything is out of the way completely. Now the issue we run into is I have this wire down here. This thing's a little bit big, so sometimes it turns off the lights. So we're gonna try to make everything nice and tidy. Sorry, I just talked. And we're gonna try to make everything work and make sure that this dash cam wire, because it don't look good, it's completely out of the way so it looks clean. So the idea I'm having right now is just kind of doing this, and see if I can show you. And it's kind of just gonna be like tucking it up into the roof here. If you tuck it into the roof, it's pretty much gone. So I have to find a way to get it from the side pillar down into the glove box with minimal like lookingness of wires. That made no sense. But I wanted to have it pretty much completely hidden. So right now, just easily tucking it in there, and I'll show you guys how, I mean, this is really easy to, it just kind of like slides up in there. But the problem is it's not very secure in there. So I gotta try to see if I can get it secured more, but I wanna have that wire completely gone. So the idea I just had, I think, is the best way to go about doing this. So put it into the roof, and I put it into this airbag thing. You can, actually I don't think you can, it's right here. You can kind of see it. Put it in there. This actually comes off pretty easy, and I can just kind of fish it into this trim right here, and that way it's completely gone. I keep forgetting to press the record button on here because it's a really weird button, but let me explain what I just did again. So what I did was I took this airbag trim off, and with the airbag trim off, I just fished the wire through there, tucked it into there, and that way through the trim, I'll be able to tuck it underneath and you won't be able to see a wire. So that's the cleanest way to possibly do it. Having a little bit of trouble putting the side trim back on right now, but I should be able to get it on. It should be too difficult to do. So now I have it going through the roof, going to the pillar, and that way the only wire you see is the wire it's like directly connected to. And I might actually be able to clean that up even more than it is already. But so far it already looks a lot better. I'm just hoping it doesn't, like, if I hit a bump or something, it doesn't fall out. So now we're gonna put it and wire it as close to the trim as possible for when you open the door, so you can't see when you open the door. And then that way it should just fish right back up into the glove box to make everything easy. You know, that was a lot less exciting than I was expecting it to be. But now we have everything all tucked away and everything looks good. Last thing we have to fix is the little module on the bottom for my lights. But right now, everything here is completely tucked away. So you can't see any wires up top. Oops. Nothing down the side. And even when you open the door, you can't see anything except for this. But now that's gone too. There's just something about cleaning up wires that just looks really good. And now that there's no wires in here, it just makes my car feel like homey again, and it makes it look not cluttered. So I'm gonna get some double-sided tape and just to stick that module up top, and hopefully I can get the stick this time because I have better double-sided tape than I did last time. I just have to find it. But then interior is gonna look good again. Now my floor's looking all good again, and it's all tucked up in there. So sometimes, why am I so white right now? That was kind of weird. I don't know why I turned super duper white. But sometimes the simple things are the best things for your car, just to make it look cleaner and better. And an example of that is just cleaning up the wires in a car. Might have been a boring video, might have been a stupid video. You guys might not like this video at all, but in my opinion, I think it's important to tuck wires. I mean, I have one wire here still for my phone, but I don't think that's even worth trying to tuck because it goes right from my radio to my phone. So I'm not gonna even touch stuff like that. But now that the wires and everything here are cleaned up and the car is actually looking good on the inside, I'm really happy about it. And I guess that's the most important part, is if I'm happy about it. Because, you know, it is my car. I'm sure this video is super short, and I'm sure this video probably wasn't the most exciting video, but hopefully if you guys have dash cams, you guys now know how to kind of wire it in and how to make it look a lot less seamless and look, you know, better and not in the way. And I was just thinking about this. So the airbag is in this pillar right here, right? If that airbag were to go off, does this pillar break or does it just hit you in the head? Because this thing's kind of sharp on the edges, and that thing would definitely hurt you pretty badly if you got hit by it. I think weird things all the time like this, and I'm not sure why, but that's something I've always wondered about, is like airbags and stuff. And like here, does this thing break or does this thing just shoot out at you and hit you in the face? That's not very soft, and it's actually kind of hard. Airbags always concern me. And like, same thing with like emblems on your steering wheel. Like, I don't want that thing hitting me in the face, because that would definitely hurt and not feel good. I'm sorry this video probably wasn't the most interesting video in the world. It probably was kind of boring, but I hope that some of you guys could take some insight from it and actually learn how to like wire tuck a little bit of your stuff on the interior, because I feel like that's something that people don't make videos about, because people are like, oh, it's easy to do, which yes, it is, but some people don't know the right proper ways to do things or where to put things, so I'm trying to make it a little bit easier for you guys watching this. Now, I have some more videos planned out. Parts are gonna be a little bit slow. I have parts that I have planned out that I want to come soon, but I also need to save money, because money is important to save. So I've got parts planned out for maybe in maybe 2 weeks I'll be ordering. That I think is gonna be a really cool install. Hopefully it won't be too cold out. We're supposed to get like 8 inches of snow tomorrow, so I don't even know if I'll be able to drive my car to work tomorrow, but we're gonna find out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video for what it was. It wasn't much, but I hope you guys still enjoyed it. So I hope you guys enjoy my little wire tuck video, and hopefully you guys take something from it. So if you guys just do me a huge favor, just comment, like, subscribe. Subscribing is the biggest thing because I really want to hit that 1,000. We're about to hit 900, which is super incredible for me. I never thought we'd really be getting there, but we're about to be getting there, and that's really exciting. So if you guys could please like, comment, subscribe, and just do all that fun stuff, guys. That'd be incredible. But do all that, keep doing you. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.